No politician ever calls a referendum on something as significant as this, fearing he might lose. But David Cameron did, and he reaped the whirlwind.
This is not a decision I've taken lightly, but I do believe it's in the national interest to have a period of stability and then the new leadership required.
He only agreed to hold the referendum in the first place before the last national election in 2015 to offset growing support for the anti-EU UK Independence Party. Despite his own lukewarm support for the European project, he failed to appreciate what the mood was in working-class parts of England and Wales, where people feel betrayed by London's political class. So stepped forward Nigel Farage, UKIP leader, who now claims to speak for those disenfranchised.
It's a victory for ordinary people, decent people. It's a victory against the big merchant banks, against the big businesses and against big politics. And I'm proud of everybody that had the courage, in the face of all the threats, everything they were told, they had the guts to stand up and do the right thing.
And away from the Westminster circus, the journalists and politicians who spend so much time talking to each other, the storm had broken. The polling demonstrated exactly what went wrong for Remain. The middle classes voted in, the silent majority in the forgotten regions voted out. Some left-wing MPs said, "We told you this would happen."
Absolutely no surprise in the result, absolutely no surprise which voters voted which way across the country. And the biggest split is between the middle classes and the working classes. The middle classes have had all the benefits of the European Union, and the working classes have had the disbenefits. And that's been rather overlooked in this country.
As far as political miscalculations go, it could hardly be more serious. As well as David Cameron, 3/4 of all MPs here supported remaining inside the European Union. Suddenly, they no longer represent the will of the small majority of the people.
Thank you very much.
So Cameron will go down in history as the man who led Britain out. Next, he will have to explain it to Europe.